Welcome, everyone, to Enlightened World Network. Today on our show, A Meditation a Day, we're so delighted and honored to have with us Phillip Mountrose. He's the co-founder of Awakening Institute, and he's going to share a guided meditation with us. Hi, Phillip. Welcome.
Hey, great to be with you, Sue, and again on Enlightened World Network. This is a wonderful time to be together and share with the audience a profound, uplifting meditation that could be extremely helpful and enjoyable.
Well, we're always delighted to have you here with us. We've been doing shows together for many years, and so please do tell us about your meditation and go ahead when you're ready.
Now, the name of this meditation, original meditation, previewing, unveiling now, is Lifting the Fog, Sharing from the Heart. And you might wonder, like, how how those two factors come together, lifting the fog and sharing from the heart. It actually was a um, oracle card I drew from a deck called Earth Magic Oracle card, Stephen Farmer here. And I drew it one morning in my morning meditation. And the second card was sharing from the heart. You might wonder, what does fog, which has to do with veil, although there is a little bit of sun piercing through the card, uh, come from sharing from the heart, which my meditation revealed to me that I'm going to incorporate into this meditation. So the idea is at times we're all in the fog, literally and mentally and emotionally, right? So we're wondering what's going on. We're confused. It may be just physically that we can't see very well outside, or we're driving in the fog and there's little visibility, or inside our mind. More often probably we're in the fog, depending on where you live, where sometimes, maybe too much of the time, we feel rather foggy. We have, quote, brain fog. We're not clear. Things are uncertain. We're sort of under the weather, under the fog. And this is a normal, actually, state of affairs. And how uh, your general well-being is how much it's going to affect you. If you're easily affected by this thing, it could have more of an impact than if you're more resilient. But nonetheless, we all face at times being in the fog. The little tagline is being veiled, sort of being shrouded in um, maybe confusion or lack of clarity, uncertainty. So the meditation um, that I'm about to do came out of that. And the second card, as I mentioned, was sharing from the heart. So when the fog lifts, which it will sooner or later, that's a good time to take your next step and share from the heart. And I think we can more effectively experience this in meditation now, knowing that we can take it now, go through the experience, and then afterwards follow through, because there will be foggy periods throughout our lives, and we can clear it and lift when the fog lifts and come from the heart and have a fulfilled life. And just knowing that the certainty of the fog coming periodically is in some ways reassuring and comforting. So you're not like, wow, why are things foggy? Well, periodically throughout the rest of your life, you will be in the fog. And here's something you can do, uh, i.e., this meditation, when that happens. Okay, so we're in the relaxed state. If you can close your eyes, just breathe some nice relaxed breaths, breathing in pure, clear energy, slowly relaxing and exhaling, taking in your own energy with your in breath, exhaling, releasing things you picked up along the way. So breathing in that beautiful, relaxing breath through your whole body and allowing yourself to relax even more from your head through your midsection, your legs down to your toes, relaxing even more. And as you're in this relaxed state, you can imagine a scene where actually it is rather foggy. You start to enter a foggy zone. It's rather hard to see. You can see just outlines of things. And maybe you're walking Maybe you're driving. Maybe you're just thinking about this foggy situation. And how are you feeling? What are you noticing? The fog may be coming in from all over and you can't even tell where it's coming from. You're so surrounded in it. And there may be elements of confusion, maybe even doubt and fear is entering, wondering what to do, where to go. And as you begin to just uh, deal with the situation, realize that uh, you can do things in the fog, in spite of the fog. First of all, you can breathe, allowing yourself to have some nice clear breaths again in through your nose and out through your mouth or your nose, just slowly breathing in, taking stock of yourself, you're feeling your feet on the ground and noticing what you can. Maybe some things are becoming clear, little moments of, yes, I can do this. Yes, I can see more. Yes, I can figure this out. As you continue to breathe, your mind is becoming still. You're quieting your mind, and your body too is becoming more still and quiet and calm. Breathing and relaxing breaths. And then you breathe in these relaxing breaths, you feel your heart beginning to open. You're breathing in beautiful breath and your heart is opening. And as your heart is opening, you know that you can navigate, you can find a way through the fog. Not only can you find a way through the fog, you know sooner or later it will just lift, even if you just stay there breathing calmly and opening your heart. And you can allow the fog to lift as perhaps you're moving through it, or you're just seeing it begin to evaporate, sort of magically disappearing, a disappearing act. And as the fog disappears, less fog, more clarity, you're seeing the landscape, you're seeing the sky, the trees, the air is becoming clearer and clearer, lighter and lighter. Things are becoming more defined. You're feeling more relaxed. And as you do that, you feel rather grateful that you've gone through the fog, you've made it through the fog, you've let it lift. You know it's part of life's cycle. There will always be foggy periods, and you will get through it like you are now again. And as the fog lifts and your mind becomes clear, your body becomes freer and more liberated, more flexible and resilient. Knowing that your heart is so open and so gratified that you have this clarity and this experience of lifting the fog and becoming lighter and clear, and knowing you have triumphantly gone through the fog. Even if it was a little thing, it was still something you did, something you accomplished, something that you gained in this lifetime that you can use going forward. A wonderful learning as things become lighter, clearer, more aware, as your heart continues to open, knowing that you can put your heart into things now, just as you let your heart open as the fog lifted. Now your heart is open and things are clear. The pathway ahead is clear and bright. You can see what your next step is. And even if it's just walking wherever you are in nature, on a sidewalk or driving, you have a clear sense of it. And even though it may even be something rather routine or regular, you're happy, you're gratified. Maybe even some joy comes in as you feel more and more open and heart-centered in the big picture. Because now that the sky is clear, and the landscape is easily perceivable, um, you can take advantage of it. You can take your next step even more easily and clearly and deliberately and confidently. And knowing that, like the ocean ebbs and flows, there are times of fog and it will pass and come times of fogginess and then times of clarity. And you realize that that's part of life. and you're mastering life on this journey through time and space. And just allow things to happen. You don't have to react when things get uncertain or foggy. You can, like you just did, figure it out, breathe, relax, allow the universe to support you, knowing that you have inner resources, your inner confidence, your breathing, your past experience, and outer resources, just a way of using your senses to see what you can see, hear what you can hear, and sense what you can sense, and having a sense, an intuitive sense of what is going on and what is to come. And appreciating that the sun that is shining through now is there, just like it was there in behind the fog. Now it is in front of you. And you thank the sun and thank yourself for having a wonderful experience of letting this veil lift, the fog lifting, so you can open and share from your heart. In this heartfelt place, you can share the love, share the compassion, share the clarity with other people who may be in the fog and need a little lift, a guidance, an assurance, an open heart, a kind word from you. So breathing in, knowing that you can use this experience any way you choose, also knowing you can return to this clarity, this heartfelt knowingness whenever you wish, and you will come back refreshed and opening your eyes in a moment. 1, 2, 3, ready to open your eyes using this clarity, this heartfelt centeredness, this sharing, this openness. 4, 5, and opening your eyes back where you are, knowing that you can get through the fog whenever you encounter it, which you will, and the sun will shine and your heart will be open and you can share from your heart.
Well, thank you, Philip.
Yes, it was nice having the fog lift and coming back into the lightness.
Yeah, it's an easy reminder of how to open yourself up a little.
Yeah. And when we work with people individually in individual sessions, like they, everyone has areas where they're in the fog, shall we say, areas that are stuck where they need help. And it's very good to seek help. And we sometimes have them go through a little visualization that would be maybe more custom for them, where you are in your own personal fog, and then doing maybe some energy healing, some EFT healing, some healing from the soul. We also do some channeled messages or take them to the Akashic records so they can get really clarity going forward, to make the experience more deeper and even more profound.
That's a great idea to carry them through in that sequence and
Mm-hmm.
help them get unstuck and then access where the energy is going to flow openly.
Exactly. Yeah. So we want to get some direction. We want to get help. We're all here to help each other.
Yeah, and you have so many skills to bring to
Well,
that.
thank you.
Yeah, well, thank you. Your work is really wonderful and it reaches so many people. You've been at it for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You want to share with us about anything you're doing right now? Or
Well, we are going to have a course on the Akashic records, the energetic database that we all have access to. It's actually quite easy to access. And if you learn how to do it, your life will be at another level. You'll just have access to all your records, everything you need to know about your life and where to go. It's all there. It's incredible. And some of the people in the Enlightened World Network are beginning to, wake up to this, that this is an incredible resource. And you just want to learn how to do it, get some help and support.
right,
Um, and we could do that. And it's a fun way to do it in a course. And you'd learn a lot about healing as well and
right.
spiritual coaching. So the place to go for that to get started would be tinyurl.com/intro dash akashic, tinyurl.com/intro dash akashic, which is AKASHIC, like for Akashic records.
Well, thank you for giving that URL out so we can find out more about it and see if it's a fit.
Yeah, it could be a fit. If it's something you're drawn to, we'd love to connect with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you, Philip, for a wonderful meditation to take us through our day. And to everyone who's joined us, we love having you with us on Enlightened World Network, where we bring guided meditations every day. And we also do energy healings and some classes and other programs. So if you're looking for community, do come back. We have lots to share with you. And otherwise, we appreciate just having you with us today. So thank you and take care, everyone. Thank you, Philip.
Bye. Thank you, Susan.